Hey, hi, how's it going? Coworker music, burger music, dog shit music. You've heard of it, okay? Chances are you know exactly what coworker music is. Honestly, if you haven't heard that term in the past like 4 months, I would be genuinely surprised because that term is absolutely blown up. It's a huge thing. And while I do think there are some people out there just labeling artists as coworker music simply because they don't like them, I think for the most part, most people in the coworker music category deserve to be there. Example, Dax honestly used to have promise. I mean, he was never really good, but he used to, it looked promising. Okay, for a while, Dax looked like he was gonna be pretty good, and then he did this. Who knows, dude? I've got no idea. Tom McDonald? I don't think he's ever been good for a second, ever. I mean, he's made a few songs that are okay, I guess, if you just like the message of them, or if you like the things he's saying. But for the most part, it's like, honestly, for the most part, the message and the things he's saying are both stupid, and it's not even a catchy song. So it's like, what the f are you doing? Imagine Dragons, they've got a few good songs, and you have to admit that. You have to. But for the most part, pretty shit. Yeah, no, so like I said, most of the artists stuck in the coworker music category 100% deserve to be there. And the point of coworker music isn't just because it's like bad, or at least what I think it is, because really there's not a definition of coworker music. To be honest, most people are using it to label things as bad, but I just don't agree with that. Okay, everybody who's putting artists they don't like in the coworker music category, I don't like them, okay? I think that's wrong. You're allowed to not like things and not put a weird label on them, okay? So I don't think it's just bad music. From what I've seen, the things that I think is valid to call coworker music are songs that are like not horrible. They're not gonna like hurt people. You don't put these songs on and people are like, oh, what the f is that? But it's songs that are like so painfully okay that it's like, why the f are you even listening to this? You know what I mean? Like they're just so beyond mid that it's like, bro, you're almost there. You are almost to the point of like good music. Just take the leap, brother. Take the leap. I feel like coworker music is the shit that, again, coworkers put on because they don't want to show their actual playlist, if that makes sense. Like they're almost gatekeeping or scared to show the shit that they actually like, so they put on burger music. And like I said, most of the artists in that category 100% deserve to be there because they are burger music. It's burger music. But again, the reason that I say like why they're there is very important, okay? The reason they're there is because they make just okay music that is good in one way. 9 times out of 10, it's either the message is good or it's just a little catchy, like it's produced well, the beat's fine, but it's only one of those things, okay? It's not, there's never a mix of two. And now the reason I make this distinction is because the person we're talking about today really defines that. Good at one thing, and it's, to be honest, I wouldn't even say good, they're okay at one thing, and it's pretty much just the beat, the production is good. That's it. It's just the one thing. The person we're talking about today is a woman that I've seen on Instagram probably 40 times by the name of Pixel Girl. Now, honestly, if I just show you this, you've probably seen her before. Like I've seen her on Instagram probably 40 times, and every single time, just the only thought that crosses my mind is how the fuck are people listening to this? And if you haven't seen it, well, I'm gonna show you in probably 10 seconds, but I just gotta say, like, whenever I show you this, just keep in mind that there are people listening to this. Because, I mean, the thing is like, she wouldn't post a trillion videos about this one song if people aren't at least listening to it. You know what I mean? Like, the work would not be put in if she wasn't getting a return. So just keep in mind that she's getting a return on this.
You're a cat in a hat, I'm a cow in a hoodie. Eating this, eating that, my life is a movie. Pause.
Whatever you say, yeah, pause. I want to. I really thank you for allowing me to pause, because I didn't want to listen to another second of that shit. Again, keep in mind, she is making a return on this song. What the did you just say? You're a cat in a hat, I'm a cow in a hoodie. What the does that mean? I mean, you're just saying words because they kind of rhyme, and to be a cat in a hat, cow in a hood, they don't rhyme. You're turning me stupid. I thought that rhymed for a second. That didn't rhyme. I mean, you're just saying words. How do you, like, what? Where the did that come from? And then she goes on to say, eating this, eating that, my life is a movie, like a cow. Cat, I mean, okay, so that rhymes. This, that, and cat, hat, that, those all rhyme. Okay, that rhyme. So it's like, I mean, I guess it rhymes a little bit, but like not really, to be honest. And it doesn't rhyme enough for me to understand why she picked those words. You know what I mean? Because if it was like, if it worked perfectly, I'd get it. Even if it sounds stupid and it makes no sense. Artists do that shit all the time, where they just say dumb shit because it fits in the song. That's fine. But like, it's only times where it just fits so perfectly that like it kind of works out. You know, like it goes so hard that people aren't even thinking about the words you just said. They're like, damn, that was fire. Yeah, like that happens all the time. But like that's not an instance of this at all. I mean, what the are we talking about right now? My life is a movie. Whatever.
Okay, now breakdance. Meow. Pause. Okay, now breakdance. If it's beef that you seek, I could let you have it. Spring a leak with my teeth.
Okay. All right. Okay. Pause. Okay, now breakdance. And then she meowed. I get that this is a character. Okay, and like it would be honestly stupid for me to not mention that at least once. That this is like clearly a character. There's no chance she's being like 100% serious. Of course, a little serious. She definitely thinks this is a good song, 100%. But like, she is forcing it in a way. Of course, like 100%. I would say it's 50-50. I'd say it's 50% she thinks this shit is tough, and 50% a character that she's putting on. And that's fine. You know, whatever. Do your thing. It's clearly working. Whatever. Okay, get your bag. I get it. But like, the thing is, and here's the distinction that I've seen nobody make that just like in my mind kind of annoys the out of me. It's like, I would understand if her content was working because of this goofy little character she's putting on, and that only included like people watching videos like this to see that character. But that's not the case, right? People are literally adding this song on their Spotify. There's not a, like, I guess I don't know how to explain this. Like, if people were enjoying that 50% that is just the character, I would get it. But there's people who are enjoying the other 50% that is just the song. There's motherfuckers who are just listening to this on the road. This shit comes up in their shuffle and they don't skip it. It's like, what the f? Again, I would get it if you follow her on Instagram and you think the character's funny, whatever. But if you're adding this shit to their playlist, which people are, you're psychotic. You're genuinely psychotic. If I got in my friend's car and this shit came on, that's no longer my friend. That's my enemy. I will never speak to that motherfucker again. He's on some shit. I mean, what the is this? Whatever. We'll continue.
And you'll never patch it. They say animals are better than people, but are they? I'll let you find out the hard way.
Okay, and like, what the does that even mean? I mean, dead. Like, what the again? You're just saying words. There's literally no point to any. It didn't even sound good. What? At least the beat's all right. At least the beat's all right. And you know what? It is produced well, I guess. You know, it doesn't sound like complete dog shit production wise. That's the only thing I can give her, is that it's produced okay at best, and the beat it's so basic that I can't be mad at it. You know, like, she's not doing bullshit with it. It's like, whatever. But everything else sucks. I mean, the words that she's choosing sucks. The voice that she's putting on, I don't like it. I can't personally imagine a single person putting this shit on their playlist. But then again, I also can't imagine people putting Dax on their playlist, and people do that. So it's like, I don't know, man. No, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Not that I understand why people would put Dax on their playlist, but I understand the type of person required to put Dax on their playlist. You know what I mean? I know what, like, they look like and they act like. A type of person put this shit on? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, luckily for us, this is actually not her only song. It's the only one that I've personally listened to ever, because I've received this same shit probably like 40 times. But turns out she's made some other ones. Super excited for that. We're about to check it out. I mean, maybe they're good. I don't know. I feel like as much shit as I've talked, she probably could make a good song if she wanted to, and actually like put the time towards it. She just like hasn't. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe she has. We're about to find out.
You owe me money. Like, seriously, a lot of money.
Yeah, the answer is no. The answer is absolutely not. She has not ever made a good song ever. I mean, what? I'll continue. I'll continue before I judge it. Hold on.
Pay me back my money. Right now, you owe me money. Pay me my money, please.
It says the song "You Owe Me Money" out now. So like this is a full song. This isn't just like a small clip for like a joke. This is a full song. I mean, I can't personally imagine what the rest of the song would be, considering she said the same sentence just like repeated, but I can't imagine it gets good. I can't imagine that it gets good. And honestly, I feel like this is probably the best part of the song, because why the else would she make this the clip? You know, like if the song got better after this, why wouldn't she just make that part the better part? Why wouldn't she advertise with that? You know, so like that again, that just leads me to believe this is the good part. And if this is the good part, that song is f***ing cheeks. That shit is ass. I mean, what the f***? Like, I don't even really know what else to say about this. It's just like I can't really build anything off of this. It literally is just the same sentence over and over again, and people are unironically listening to this. Again, with what I said earlier, like if you enjoy her for the character, that's fine, but there's people who don't. There's people who genuinely enjoy this music and listen to it. And it's like, I can't fathom it. I don't understand. Because again, what I was getting into earlier is like, I know what type of person it requires to listen to Dax unironically. I know what type of person it requires to listen to Tom McDonald. I mean, the amount of mechanic shops I've been in that are like actively playing Tom McDonald, like that's, I mean, it's dog shit music, but I know what type of person it takes to listen to it. Dax, again, like, you know, you got to be a loser to listen to it, but like I understand that. What kind of person do you have to be to listen to this? Like I just don't understand what quirks do you have to have where you're putting this shit on your playlist, because I don't get it. Genuinely the only person I could possibly imagine listening to this, and everybody knows one, is the person that like cares about being different so much that they only listen to like super underground, really shitty artists because they just have to be so different. I could never listen to Drake. Tyler, the Creator? Absolutely not. Have you listened to Pixel Girl? Oh, ew, are you playing Post Malone? Yeah, here, check out this new Pixel Girl song. Like that's, I genuinely think this is the only type of person that would ever play this. Think of the most pretentious loser that you know, and that's her target audience. That's the people putting this dog shit on their playlist. 100%. That's the only type of person I could imagine is just like, well, actually, I don't listen to the mainstream stuff, so I'm actually way better than you and way more musically versed than you. I mean, you're a small fry and you listen to the basic stuff. I, on the other hand, have a refined palate, and I listen to Pixel Girl. Like that, that's it. That's the only type of person that's listening to this shit, is just a asshole.
I had a pet lizard named George, but I ate him. What? I hate him. Who? George? No. Yes. What are you saying? I'm saying that you should stop asking questions. You're a cat in the hat. I'm a cow in a hoodie. Eating.
Yeah, no, this top comment is literally like, I think I just unironically hit that same face. I mean, what the fuck? So it turns out that's the beginning to that song. Yeah, quirky intro, bro. It's like, I mean, how the fuck could it have gotten worse? Like, I just like, I mean, we listened to this shit earlier. I was like, that's probably the worst thing I've ever heard. And now we're hearing the beginning of it, and it's 10 times worse. Look, I know I'm shooting myself in the foot when I say this, because this would definitely affect me, but I honestly think that there should be like camera equipment and microphones should be much more expensive than they are. I think that shit is a little too cheap. Because it's like, if you are gonna buy a good enough microphone to make like well-produced music, it should be an investment so that you strive to make good things. But if a microphone's, $100, like it's like, that's, it's not cheap, but it's also totally fine to just buy and like throw it the away with some shit like this. You know what I mean? But if that microphone was like $300, then I think she'd lock in a little bit, because that's an investment. I think she would. You got to try to get a return on that. I really think that would solve a lot of problems, just making this shit a little bit more expensive. Because it's like, I mean, just think about it. The amount of people who would just simply not be able to make shit like this, you know what I mean? Like that would definitely, that number would go up. I don't think this song would exist if microphones were just a little more expensive. And that would solve, I mean, that would solve more problems outside of music too. I mean, think of the amount of podcasts where it's just two retards saying retarded shit. I don't think those things would exist. I mean, that's annoying. That's a video in and of itself. It's just like the amount of podcasts that exist where it's just two idiots saying idiotic shit and making clips just saying idiotic shit like that. Those things wouldn't exist either if microphones were a little bit more expensive. I really think that's a good, I think, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I think camera equipment and microphones should have like they should have an added tax on top of it. It's the dumbass tax, and it just keeps you from doing dumbass shit with it. And, you know, I mean, maybe like if you own the microphone for a year and you prove that you're not doing just stupid shit with it, maybe they can give you that back. Maybe it's like it's like a retainer, so you don't make garbage like this. I think that's a genius idea. I'm gonna be honest. I think, well, I mean, the most popular microphone, what is the Shure SM7B? Sure. Jump on that. Jump on that shit, okay? Put a dumbass retainer on all your microphones. I promise you, you're gonna make millions. You are gonna make millions, because the amount of people who are gonna break that retainer, they're gonna break the rules on that. You're just gonna keep it. You're just gonna keep it. I think that's a genius idea, and I think that it would honestly, it would double profits. If you up, I think that's already like a $600 microphone, if I'm not mistaken. If you up that to like $1,000, but you give that $400 back if after 6 months they prove they're not dumbasses. Look, man, a lot of these podcasts and a lot of these songs would make you a lot of money. And you know what? Sure, I'm nice. You can have that idea, and all I want is like 20% of the profits. That's it. That's all I want. All I want is I'll only take 20%. I mean, that's nothing. You can just have the idea. Hit me up. Okay, send me an email. Let's get this going. Because I mean, honestly, if you ask nicely enough, I would go down to 10% because I just really want this to be a thing so that shit like this doesn't exist. Hit me up. Let's work something out.
Damn, this cat got powers like it's me too. Damn, and I got more milk than you do. Damn, got that magic, got that voodoo. Once I got.
Again, you're just saying words like, and I got more milk than you do. What the does that mean? I mean, like, that sounds like you're flexing, right? That sounds like a flex. You know, I got more milk than you do. Okay, fine. What the could milk be? I mean, unless she's literally just talking about milk, then it's like, you probably do. You probably do have more milk. I don't care. What kind of bar is I got more milk? Who gives a shit? What are you talking about? Maybe if milk meant something, you know, like just like how cheese does. Cheese is money. Like if milk meant something, then that would be pretty tough. I'll give it to her. That'd be pretty tough. But that doesn't. So what? Like, and then this cat got powers like it's Mewtwo. Is that a vagina joke? Is that what that was? Is that a powers? I don't even want to break into that one. I mean, what the like, I just, okay. Hey, good for you.
Got that magic, got that voodoo. Once I got you clogged, drive you cuckoo.
Once I got you, oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, that is some Dr. Seuss ass shit right there. Once I got you clocked. What did she say? Once I got you clocked, got you going cuckoo or some shit. Like what the fuck? I don't even remember. I don't even know what she said. It was that bad. Once I got you clocked, drive you cuckoo. Jesus Christ. I mean, me. Like, what? Got that magic, got that voodoo. Once I got you clocked, drive you cuckoo. That is dog shit. That is, I mean, holy I genuinely think a 5-year-old could have written that. Like, honestly, if you told me that this was a video where like a 12-year-old wrote the song and she like sang and produced it, I guess sing is like, I use that loosely. She's just talking. But like, if you told me that a 12-year-old wrote the lyrics and she made the song, I dead ass believe you. I would 100% believe you. Once I got you clocked, drive you cuckoo. That's I mean, again, that's some Dr. Seuss ass shit. I feel like that exact bar is in Hop on Pop. What the hell yeah, I've been waiting for a new song from you. Why? Why? I could never imagine waiting for a Pixel Girl drop. I mean, that's like waiting for the new shirt at Old Navy. It's like, well, I mean, what are you doing, dude? It's dead ass. What the are you doing? You're waiting for this. You've got this on your calendar. This is actual dog shit. Such talent, please keep it hidden. Yeah. You don't even have to be nice about it. You could just tell her to off, and that would be totally valid. Okay, completely unrelated, but this guy and this GIF, I'm gonna skip right past this, but if you know this guy, I honestly think that his content is worse than the music he reacts to. This is probably the most annoying person on the internet right now. I don't know why, but this dude just pisses me off so much. He'll play a literal millisecond of the song and then laugh as if it's the funniest shit he's ever heard. It's like so clearly performative, brother. Give some feedback. He doesn't say words. He just like laughs at 0.2 seconds of a song. He gives absolutely no substance. It's just like a chuckle. Genuinely, I would rather listen to the Dax song that you're reacting to than listen to you reacting to it. Dead ass. I mean, holy again, completely off topic, but like I saw the GIF. That guy I know is a enemy. Moving on. I with this beat, lyrics too. I mean, you have to be lying. Like earlier when I said that the only type of people who listen to this music are like the pretentious assholes that are like, oh, you listen to Post Malone? Oh my God. Like, you know exactly what I mean. The thing is like those people don't actually like the music they listen to. They're listening to it to look like they like that music so that they're like super cool and interesting because it's so different. So it's like, you just have to be lying. You just have to be like, there's literally no chance you actually like this. You just have to be lying. I can't, I understand this shit is subjective. I get it. This is not. This specific one, no. No. There's no chance. No, not a chance. Not one.
Gojo, go away. I have pepper spray. Just in case you spend my dollar bills on chicken wings. Party like a penguin.
What the f? What? I mean, what, dude? Like, what? I mean, what the f do I even say to that? I think I might just end it there. I mean, what the f? What? What? Party like a penguin? What the f? I mean, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but you're just saying words at like, what the f did any of that just mean? Okay, listen, just because it rhymes does not mean it makes a good song. It doesn't. Yeah, I gotta just cut it there. Like I've got no more words for that. Like I literally can't form a sentence about what I just heard. That sounded like a spell. That was written in Latin. I mean, what, dude? Yeah, we're just gonna end it there. Moral of the story: if you catch yourself listening to shit like this and liking it, I think there might be something wrong with you. I seriously think you need to diversify a little bit. If this is like something you really with, I feel like you've never listened to a good song in your life. I think that it's never happened. Somehow you've gotten through this long and never listened to a good song. Seek help. Okay, seek help. Find your coolest friend and see what the he has on his playlist. I mean, or hell, like go to a public playlist that is titled like Gym Playlist 6. I'm sure it's got way better shit than this. It'll totally change your life. All right, it'll change it. That being said, sub to the channel, check out the socials, go watch the Slopcast. I've got no clue when the 6th episode's coming out. I couldn't tell you. Trying to get 3 people like on to do something at the exact same time is kind of hard. So I don't know. I don't know when the 6th. It'll come out soon. It'll be out eventually. But you've got 5 more, so just watch those. Anyways, that being said, thank you to my Sigma tier channel members: Elite Alien, Diggity Dog, GRV, D-Clan Erskine, Sweater King, Bacteria Food, Bob Can't Fly, Protogen, and NoobTube the Third. All right, I'm going to bed.